forward to seeing whether things are going to work out for TL like they did in game number 1, or whether T1 have just locked in and we're just going to have them sailing towards the final.
It has certainly been 2 very one-sided games leading up until this point.
Yep.
And this draft, we
Again,
do give
Fakers Talia looked a bit crusty at MSI.
The ways they can shut down this area.
I just think it's like Talia's good against Rakan, Zeri,
two
Triss.
LCK casters sitting on the casting
I mean, her
booth,
minefield.
So, you know, there's a little bit of feeling like I
hate
know what
Maokai,
T1 could
man.
do with this world, and I trust TL with this composition. Impact going to try to be a little bit annoying.
It's press the attack, Sivir.
Now, I don't hate the Udyr, but I do think it is pretty binary, and the ways in which Impact can make an impact.
Okay, so let's say that they get in a group situation.
We're going to be reliant on a lot of map control, reliant on his ability.
Udyr's just running at them. Sivir's just free firing, boomeranging past them.
Get some ganks for him. Maybe he can put the pressure on this Cassante. Otherwise, he's just going to be a relatively weak front line that double 80 carry bot lane is going to rip through, and he's not going to be that slippery into a Vi either.
Oh, got a bit of a late invade
They're lane
here for
swapping
T1.
again.
Understanding that there was a very high likelihood that once again Team Liquid are going to go for a bit of a lane swap.
They read it.
That has indeed occurred.
But he's starting topside.
And as we can see, Zeus
on
is
vision.
still
They all know
towards
it.
the top side with a bit of an idea of what's happening.
Mid's lost
APA
instantly.
now
That's
gonna
the
have to worry
perma roaming
about
Ashe,
Harry
by the
is
way.
Ashe,
Remember my
who we just
perma roaming
haven't had the
support
pleasure of
arc?
seeing.
That's
Even
literally
in
it.
the LCK so far
Okay,
this
so mid's
season, it
lost
hasn't been
instantly.
something that Carry has ever been allowed
I
to
hate
play.
this lane
Yeah,
swap
it's
shit,
permaban.
bro.
Like we said earlier,
I hate
it's
it.
not really a pick that is ever allowed through. Zeus going to lose half his health bar.
Yep, still just wants to be able to get the experience for those melee
Then it
minions.
gets
So looked
XP.
a little bit curious, but was just trying to get as much as he could. His Impact doing exactly the same thing, but he has to deal with 2 ranged auto attackers, and one of them that slows you down every time they shoot you.
Look who's
Pretty
here.
frustrating.
Can't do those Krugs.
Son of the Royal, I'm not sure, bro.
And unfortunately for Impact, he's not going to be able to do anything about this. Similarly, though, Umpty is taking
he did get the XP,
jungle
but
of Owner
the
on
mid
the
prio
top
is
side.
fucked.
Zeus, I go back here.
Okay,
Grab a pot.
you could try and dive and mess
Waste
it up
some
again.
time, though, the little Krug chasing Impact down there and just chilling with him underneath the turret.
It
means
might
that
on this
it's gonna
cannon
take
wave.
A while for Owner to actually finish off the camp. So it does.
Oh,
so in the
okay,
end,
there's,
standing
oh,
on
never
one.
mind, they're
And
leaving.
Impact
Fuck. They're like,
well
wait, let's just not
aware
do
of
that.
What could be coming for him.
So I want to talk a little bit. Okay, we're going to maybe have something occur here. Impact
He's
is
getting
very
the
good at
CS.
wave clear. That's one of the good reasons to pick the Udyr in this situation, because his wave clear in a
Did they
lane
kill
swap
top
is
here?
pretty fantastic. As meanwhile,
He's gonna level up.
Zeus in a bit of trouble.
Yeah.
Oh, he
Umpty's
doesn't
already
level up.
rotated up. There's the brambles.
Oh,
Pushes him
Rakan got it.
away,
That's
and
it's
that
better
is
than
gonna put
nothing.
clean
He has to
dive
TP back to
from
the
TL.
wave. And he blew flash. They dive him on the TP? Okay, he's so close to 2 here.
Back to the lane, but not in time, and they may just go for it again.
Okay, he does get
Round
2.
That's going to be Core JJ taking out the turret this time. It's Zeus.
Slow. Oh my god, they get it again.
Straight back in.
Oh!
And the juggle is
Oh!
beautiful.
Thanks for plus 300.
And he misses the entire wave. His TP down, his flash is down. They get a plate. Oh my god! Impact gets all that XP bot lane too.
Man, he didn't learn from Bin, did he?
No.
This is a bit of a rough start.
Bro, I've seen that happen top lane on the LEC server, on LEC as well. Fucking Broken Blade did that same dumb shit.
Specifically was chosen just in case of the lane swap strong into the 2v2.
It's a long flight home, bro. NA doesn't want to go. NA doesn't want to lose because it's a 27-hour flight home.
Way for Owner pre-6 to actually have the same sort of impact that we saw from.
Okay, we gotta kill bot on Rakan and on Zeri. It's actually so good. Because that gives him a Ruby Crystal buy plus boots plus dagger.
Opportunistic execution.
First
And
up.
now it's just
Oh,
going to be
they
a
don't get
regular
2v2 now.
2v2, but Jan has that 1-0-1 on the scoreline alongside Core JJ with the same. So this is
No, it's
definitely
27 hours of
much better
travel.
lane
No
state
way.
than what
It's
it could
27
have
hours of
been.
travel. It took
Moving
me
into a laning
24
phase
hours of
against
travel
double
to go
80
from
carry that we
there
know
to
provides so
Missouri.
much pressure,
They're on
especially piloted
fucking
by
LA
these
coast. They're on
players.
LA.
As Core
They're in
JJ,
LA.
Unfortunately, going to find out that there's a whole bunch of bad guys there. Jan having to dash without being able to go through a wall. And but it
Where
doesn't
did
quite work
Rakan
out.
go?
Phenomenal spell shield here from Gumayushi as they're looking for even more as T1 answer back on the bottom side. And Jan gonna miss
I had
out
a
on this
layover.
full wave.
Yeah, I was going to mention right before
Also had a
this that,
16-hour
you know,
flight.
Jan was significantly
Qatar
behind
to
in
Dallas,
CS because
16
they
hours.
went for that double dive top side.
15
He had to
hours,
rotate
52
bottom,
minutes,
was very
or
late,
46
so
minutes.
Guma picked up some extra farm, but now...
All right, now they're down
he's
gold.
further
I don't know where
behind,
Core DJ
obviously,
went.
as
He had
well, and
heal plus flash.
Taking a look at this one more time. The idea here
Oh,
is
he got-
fantastic for the side of T1.
why did he
You
go
know
that
he's
way?
still top side. Oner coming through here. Yun flashes, but Oner can follow flash.
Why did
for that
Core
extra
go that
damage.
way?
Guma spell shields the knock-up perfectly here, as you pointed out, and is able to walk away scot-free. Keria commits the heal just in case, and it's just enough to get him away. So a kill going over to Guma, still furthering that CS lead.
This is pretty doomed for Zeus, though, as we can see.
Yeah.
Impact was holding onto that freeze for quite some time. You can see 10 CS for the Cassante.
Also was able to catch up a lot in farm during that because he wasn't involved in the play. He was pretty significantly behind, but actually is now caught up. These lanes a lot matters. You always have to kind of take stake of each and every lane. Like every action has an equal and opposite reaction elsewhere. But the big win, like you said, is Impact being 2 levels up on Zeus at the moment.
I mean, him dying was crazy, by the way.
Screen next to his level 4.
He gets Zode and an XP as well, and he gets that RNG kill right there.
And Zeus not even able to get up to it.
Look at the XP bar of Impact. He's close to 7. Zeus is
Brother, can we dive this guy and get on the stack wave, by the way?
So, yeah, he is really far behind. And this Udyr pick, we talked about how it can, from behind, really have a lot of problems. But with this lane swap and the wave clear, how well he dealt with
if anybody's there at the stadium, can they hold up a sign that says, like, yo, T1 Alpha Fuck, like, yo, Tyler1, we love you or something? Please make a sign real quick.
You know, that we've seen have so much power. It's not even relevant yet. As the
Drop
goals
me out.
go down, that is going to be Umpty securing all 3 of them as APA
jumping
dives
on
in
him.
on top of
For
Fake,
fun.
a seismic shove. Going to remove him, but still, the trade is going to be okay for the Tristana. But with that big rock landing, never mind. It's actually just colossally not great. Still, Oner going to be able to secure the first dragon of the game. That's going to go over to T1. And TL still retaining a slight advantage as far as gold is concerned, and I think they're going to be pretty happy with how this one's going. Impact behind turrets, and this is the kind of Udyr that we're happy to see.
Right?
Start
Pixel?
getting that
I don't know who that is.
And you just keep
Ani
pushing the
Pixel.
issue, making it very awkward here for Zeus. And once Umpty hits level 6, you know, he won't be necessarily safe. As you can see, Impact is just happy to even tank this turret here and try to play some games with Zeus. Come over here now with some grubs. They pick those up on the top side as well. Going to allow him to get more
I watched
gold
Trick 2
here
G
in terms of
VODs.
the extra plate. Now, bottom side, though, could be in shambles here a little bit. Oner, experience lead here, has level 6. I do not think this is a fight TL should take over red. Should be willing to concede this one.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Core JJ can at least figure things out with the Gleaming Quill. An opportunistic little chance there
Up
with
700,
the Extendo Beam,
free
but not able
grubs.
to actually
Pop
grab
his
the
gap.
Bramble back. And so that's going to be
Impact
another
finally
steal
carry a
coming
game
on
once
through
this
here.
entire
So
fucking
TL
tournament.
has full vision of the top side of the map of T1, and so it could just be a counter red.
Can we just
taken
perform
by
once,
Umpty,
bro,
but he's
please?
sort of nowhere near right now, and it looks like Oner is just beelining right towards that buff as Keria taking a bit of damage. Yun and Core JJ, I think, realizing that in a straight-up 2v2, it's very difficult to stand toe-to-toe with this Sivir Ashe lane.
So when I look at this game state here,
Scale.
I give a pretty big, especially after this, I give a pretty big edge to T1 because, yes, the Cassante is massively far behind, 20 CS behind at the moment, lost some plates. Udyr is almost 800 gold ahead, but they still have Talia Vi. They still have a lot of proactive plays they can make. A Cassante from behind could still catch up later and become tanky and still be relevant. And Udyr with a massive advantage may be useful now, but if you can't utilize that prio, if you can't put any pressure on, you can't set up any dives onto Zeus or take the whole turret, Zeus will eventually just say, well, I don't really care. It's really bad now, but it's going to be okay later on. It's not a massive advantage I'm giving to T1 here, but I do think, considering the damage done, still feels like a pretty good scenario for them. We're going to have to wait and see, though, how these first few fights break out, because that's when you're going to see the Vi, Talia synergy. That's where you have to look for those picks. If they mess it up,
if they don't get one shot, I think it's just fine.
300 gold behind right
like
now.
If they don't get one shot on the Vi, Talia CC chain,
with how this Udyr is working out, let's see how they use it.
How do they ever die?
It's going to have to be used effectively, and I'm really glad that you bring that up, because I think Zeus...
think about it, they're only APs Talia.
Kind of regardless of the amount of gold he has.
Does it Impact just like go Goku this game?
To get out of the seismic shove.
I guess he can get ulted out.
Not quite able to find an opportunity
He's
here.
cooking, by the way.
He's going to spend most of his time, I think, behind the enemy turret. Walks over a control ward and doesn't actually see it here. His Impact already on the run.
Hit him with the smiley, bro.
He should be all right. Volley going to come on through. Still able to eat the ward. And wants to kind of run after Keria here at the same time. He doesn't have Merc Treads, so Tenacity is at a bit of a premium, but he'll be all right.
Yeah, and Zeus can just teleport to bottom lane here, start to put the pressure back on that lane, see what he wants to do. could just walk it out, but is going to commit the TP as shown here in picture.
I think Slee has to.
picture.
Yeah, but if she went for that, Slee would have to flash. There's no way.
Because you know Zeus can't show up to the fight. Impact has teleport, so maybe you want to heavily commit.
I'm saying about Tristana, by the way. It's just like a new,
like, dude,
there's no skill. You just push.
Vi, Talia, Weaver's Wall at the ready. You're going to be so cautious about how you're going to approach trying to set up a fight here on the top side of the map. And I think just backing away is a better game plan. 5 seconds till those grubs spawn.
Yeah, control of the river is here for TL. At this point in
has
time,
no
I
TP.
like
He's
this
just
try
gonna
rush
walk all the
ward
way up.
that T1 does have. The control that they can pick up there as Umpty sees that ward going over. We'll be able to get it down there.
Going for this
Okay,
Ash.
there's a great
Flash. This is
entrance.
good. He's locked down.
Target.
Talia's not even close. This is good. This is good. This is good. Okay. Owner's down. I like the Maokai play there, surprisingly. This is an. Oh! It like lagged. Okay, APA. I thought you would spell shield it. Bro, he did an insect.
And also the setup from Core JJ forces the flash out of Carrier, and T1 are not.
They did have TP advantage. I don't know why they did try that.
Diving on the Zeri, if they're the ones starting
Holy!
off, they know Impact had the ability to just join with the TP. That's always a scary thought. But as you see the setup here, Owner wants to go into Young. Look at his spacing.
That insta flash. Nice reaction.
Sets up the charm. Carrier has to flash, and look at this ult from Umpty.
Oh, Simmer eat the Maokai
extra CC, and then APA is going to have his time to shine here.
Just flash though.
Flashes onto Guma.
Gonna follow the flash.
Force him down.
Insta flash like them, whatever.
On the fight.
Yeah!
They had
Woo!
setup.
The boys in blue, baby!
But they just did not expect Core JJ's engage, and TL looked so ready to take every step of that fight.
Come on!
To finish. Now 1,500 gold ahead.
And I think also they would have taken into account that Faker didn't have his teleport and APA did. Its teleport advantage utilized absolutely beautifully here by TL.
Correct.
And now they're set up to try and do battle.
I also got
for this
all the grubs.
second
Oh my
dragon,
god.
Infernal.
Utter
once
pushing.
again, not going to be the soul this time. Might be
Triss,
Ocean,
we
might be
fight this
Chemtech.
dragon as well?
That wouldn't be great. Hopefully Ox, who's setting up to be on
We have all sums
in the
up.
area for our second series. Hopefully he's paying attention right now so that we don't get that Chemtech soul. And as APA trying to take down this top outer in picture while we're doing this, TL kind of getting the better of every situation right now. As Extendo Beam comes in, getting a lot of value out of the spell shield. And Core JJ lying in wait.
Hey, got a dragon.
T1 just got to give this up.
Yeah, they have
This
to.
is
now
looking.
position to Weaver's Wall in and cut this team in half. This is a Zeus at level 9.
This is looking pretty good, I'm not gonna lie.
Against
This
a
is
6 Void Grub APA who is just pushing down this turret. Zeus going to eat a bunch of damage. We'll try to clear the wave. This
first turret.
is gone.
Yeah, he's just going to be able to get a few more autos into it. A little
maybe
come
not
out,
quite.
and it's just he's going to require
Ash
one
might
more
send an
wave.
ult.
But I don't think Zeus can stick around because as soon as that turret is down, he's going to get jumped on.
Ash might
Owner
ult
moving up
with
now, but it's
Talia.
going to be a little bit too late.
Yep,
I
here
guess
we go.
Faker
Here we
can
go.
skate on over, and there is a dragony arrow
Smart.
flying past. Shout-outs to Beryl there, whose skin is going to be employed for this
I
one.
think it's just
Faker
worth
wants to
to get
try
that
and
turret.
protect this, but
He's
the
gonna let
mini
it
wave
fall
has
if he
made it
doesn't.
to the turret. Seismic shove is decent as APA is
Walk
going to
it, bro.
get pushed
Oh,
on
they
the
get the
way.
gold.
And
You
now
die
he's
anyway.
gonna move
No.
on to the brush. Let's see what APA can actually get.
No, that is so bad, bro. You gotta get that. Oh no.
And APA just being a bit frustrating.
That was first turret, right? Yeah, it was.
He's gonna get a bit of it before he's punched to death by the Vi.
Oh.
I think if APA plays that a little bit safer there, maybe he actually gets out. The
Fuck
Ash
getting
arrow
out. Get the
misses.
fucking
Faker commits
turret,
Weaver's
bro.
Wall. That would have been 2 big ultimates down, and he walks away. But he sticks around it a little bit too long there, and Owner's there with the rotation. Owner also doesn't even have to flash for the ult there, so really well played. Faker gets
He got it, I think. I don't think he
He's going to
did.
teleport, and so that's going to get him out of there. Yun, he just trades the ult. Sometimes you just want to press R, and yeah,
He knows it.
Yeah, I would recommend that particular use of the emote in that point in time.
Sometimes you have a whoopsie. It's okay.
Yeah. And if it was a back, so he probably just caught a glimpse of Faker, and he's like, if he's backing, he's dead. And so just presses the R button. Otherwise,
I don't know if he
they
did.
get a
Did he get the
teleport
goal?
and
I've
try for an ult, and you
Yeah.
take those.
Still a win to get the teleport.
I
out
was
of
watching the
Faker.
gold
They
chart.
also now have
All I
some
seen was
great
plus
topside
50.
control,
I didn't
so he
actually
has
see
to
the
play one
gold.
over in those final seconds.
It
there
actually
before they
matters
go
if you got
off,
the
but
gold or
TL
not,
gonna
by
be
the
able
way.
to get this Herald, which will then lead into potentially Dragon control here.
Oh,
in
he
3
didn't. Okay,
minutes.
so I thought, bro.
And the biggest and scariest
If he
problem
didn't get
for
the gold,
T1
that's so
is
bad.
this Tristana. To me, given all the grubs they've stacked up, how great she's going to be in the side lane, and frankly, how well APA has been playing this tournament. As Impact's got a lot of wave clear here, there's a lot of T1 members on this bottom side, but he should be fine. Let's see what they can get done cross-map
still
here,
up
as
2K.
Yon is also starting to push this side.
Ooh, Faker is Yeah, it's a bit of a question mark. Just gets hit by
Okay,
a bunch
so
of
far
damage.
so good. These
Yun's still
Ashars
just up
are
there
not
in the
hitting.
1v1 as we can see, and the Rift Tower
Okay,
is going
APA
to
plays
come
a little
down.
confident.
APA dealing with the minion wave. Shelly going to go for a charge.
For JJ on the flank.
Yeah, and Nature's Grasp is going to come out. Core JJ, is the quickness actually going to be invested?
Whoa,
Grand
whoa, whoa,
Entrance
whoa.
going to come in as the charm is down
Whoa,
on
whoa,
Toner,
whoa,
and they
whoa,
clear
whoa.
out the minion wave. T1 do not lose this turret for now as Yun gets
Hold
himself
up.
over the wall.
A little bit too much dip on your chip.
Was
Relax.
almost within cease and desist range, but Ona not going
Relax,
to go for
guys.
that very long
Relax.
journey towards the Baron Pit.
Yeah, it was a very scary moment there for T1, but handled well. Core JJ going to get his back interrupted, but not going to lead to too much here. As
Fucking
it
hate
looked really
Maokai.
good for TL when you consider the Maokai ults coming through. You have the setup there for Core JJ, but ultimately that turret still being very healthy and not enough damage
This
actually to
dude's
follow
huge.
up on anything.
They're all
So,
AD, bro,
a lot of
except for
tools used
Tia.
here for TL.
It's
Had
so
they gotten
big.
the turret, you'd feel really good about what their Dragon is going to look like here in a minute 40. They don't have it. Now they don't have the Herald to try to force something with it on Dragon either. So this feels like a pretty small win, but a significant win for T1 at the same time.
Yeah, and if you have a look at the gold, looking at there to the left, Yun and APA are still sitting very much at the top of the table when it comes to that. So in a straight-up 5v5, these 80 carries feeling pretty happy, sitting on their core items for the moment. And this turret, maybe not long for the world, as APA, he's just going to teleport in.
Ooh, nice knockback, so he can't get close to the wall to ult.
The turret, but Zeus is very, very dead, guys.
Nice, they get the gold to Triss. Let's go! What the fuck?
As well. And this is another way to create
Bro,
a lot of control of the bottom
I
side of
don't
the map.
know how they lose this
It's
game,
just
actually.
so
It's
surgical,
looking
macro
good.
from TL. They find a weak point, they abuse
Dodge
it.
another
That's
Ashar.
good too, as Ona moves on in. Impact gonna almost
Uh-oh.
avoids the seismic shove. Cease and assist with the help of the turret. He's going to come through, and he is not that tanky. Ona.
Ooh, the
is in
Kraken
position,
shot!
though, as the explosive
Thank
charge
God it
goes
makes it a
off.
1-for-1.
Another seismic shove from Faker, but it's a 1-for-1 in the end. The inner turret was under fire, and look at that, it's almost dead. I mean, they were there for like a couple of minutes, a couple of seconds.
That's Tristana, baby.
Dude, that
That's APA pushing
Cassante
it
early
through,
game play,
and
why did he do that?
T1, They are able to get the Udyr, but it's a traded kill back. 20 seconds until this Dragon spawns. They're going to have the later reset, so this does favor T1.
Wait, the game just got fucked from
It's
that.
just
This is
the
awesome.
quick nature of how TL
Way
are
too
moving
80
around the
heavy.
map,
I guess
saying,
this is why
okay,
people have been
we
picking
tried to
AP
push the
junglers
Herald,
every
we get
game.
a pick. Doesn't work. We're going bottom lane. We're getting a pick. We're getting a turret. Oh, you guys are a little bit late on the defense. We're going to get 3/4 of this turret. And they'll even take a 1-for-1 trade there in the end. Now, Dragon should be going to T1. They're actually going to reset as well. Not going to actually go to start that one up. They don't feel like they have the damage, so maybe I'm going to eat my words on that one.
How does it get better,
TL
bro?
actually coming over here faster, so they get most of the
It
turret.
can't.
Trade one
How
for
does it
one,
get better?
Zeus get a bottom outer.
Ash ult?
And now they're going to get
Ash
the
ult
second
pick.
dragon
How does it
of
get
the
better?
game. Cross map here, Impact. Let's see if he can clear this wave.
I don't see it.
He's very tanky. It's not going to be the Leandro.
No way this. Oh, Ash ult. Oh, there's the fucking Ash ult.
The Udyr as well. With the
Even
turret
that, look at that, he's
off
stunned for
at the
8
same
seconds.
time, even though that
Oh, no, they're
stun
getting
from the
desperate.
arrow lasted about 400 years. Impact is still able to
Oh,
just
he's dead, actually,
soak
he
it
has
up
flash.
unless... Okay, Weaver's
Oh, he
Wall
didn't
comes
flash.
to Impact is very fast. Cease and desist comes in. There's the flick, and there goes the Udyr. They had
Impact, you're fucking
There
trolling,
was
bro.
in a
Yeah, bot
turret trade
tower.
for an Udyr. I guess you'll take that. As Zeus is also
Yes,
going to
flash.
go down.
Careful.
The Unstoppable does
Oh, he
come in.
trolled.
It's gonna be
What is he
CC,
doing?
but He's so tanky. It does not matter, and it was even.
This
APA
turret's just
taking the
gone.
turret. Are they going to take even more?
I think
Carrier
so.
comes on over. And he can't defend it.
This blue side.
Mid turret's gone, bot turret's gone.
Mad value in this game, Atlas. Mid
Bro, is the gap closed?
TL just out macroing T1 with this draft once again. Now Faker will be able to at least get the majority of this turret. Indecisive on the recall.
Bro, I think the gap is fucking closed.
Decides not to go back, but the damage has been done to the base. And every time you open up an inhibitor, that Tristana is always going to be a threat. That one goes down. That unlocks potential Baron takes for TL because it's on the opposite side of the map. That bottom inhibitor.
Oh my
And TL
God,
just been
please let
so
them win
quick.
and G2
They find
lose.
an angle.
Oh
Zeus is
my
not
God, oh
taking
my
it
God, oh my
off.
God.
Look at his build. Hollow Radiance. That's not going to be enough against this 2-item Tristana.
I guess this guy has a
Push the
hollow
turret,
radiance
and
first
TL are
item.
trying to cross map top side against an Udyr. The Udyr is working well in this draft. He buys so much time.
It is. I was a little bit skeptical, but
buy ultimate. Like, thank you
after
very
the
much
ending-
for dying, Impact, because we're getting way more than T1 got.
Yeah.
Oh my God,
And
if
the only
TL
lead
does
that's
well,
here
it's gonna
for T1 is
save
Ona
innate League
with
of
a bit of
Legends.
extra gold.
Oh my
And
God,
otherwise,
if
it's
TL
1,000
wins
here,
Worlds,
1,000
is
there
NA League
for
back?
TL, and that is on all of the members that kind of.
Oh my God, I'm getting excited.
TL now moving up here towards his top side. Ona on a decent flank angle. APA might get caught out. Let's see. Oh, actually still in that fog of war. It's Umpty that's going to go for the face check. And he can, because he is a big tanky tree. He's flashing. There are 4 members of T1 up here, Upti. I don't know whether this is really what you wanted.
What are we doing?
He'll be taken down. Gumayusi grabs that kill. And now the teleports in from Zeus at the same time. They want even more off the back end of this one. Still, APA does massive amounts of damage. The all-out comes in, and the ulti's there from Yun as well. Let's see whether they can actually answer as the extender beam splits up the fight. Great flash from APA as Ona tries to get that Vault Breaker through. He doesn't have cease and desist, but here's the Weaver's Wall. It's split off the fight completely, and APA, he'd have to invest the rocket jump if he wants to get on over. Both of the tanky members from TL were eviscerated, and now T1 have so much momentum.
Oh man, you could take Umpty out of Pro, but you can't take the Pro out
Hey,
of
it's
Umpty.
still fine.
T1 fans are calling him a Giga Chad for that one because that was a bit of an overextension, a lack of vision there.
Still fine. Are you fucking stupid, man? You're like, know your fucking place. You're on tank duty, bro. Don't have the hands to place anything. Just get carried front to back, press your fucking little W button, throw your ult, stop flashing forward ever. They got Impact DPing. Like, Impact, again, I said you're playing well. Don't get it twisted, bro. It's just because you're stacking armor and fucking Zeus ran it down. Like, for some fucked up reason, the top jungle thinks they're actually playing well. Relax, guys.
Ricocheting a billion damage around the fight. Can see able to do a whole lot, and APA
fine, they're still up gold. 3.5k is still a lot of gold, but we've got to be better.
Of Zeus' health bar just eaten.
Literally need to take that 3, true. Freedom Fighter.
Now completed.
USA, Freedom Fighter USA.
That's a pretty cool one. And so now TL moving towards this Baron Pit once again, and I think that we shouldn't be fooled. They are still very, very strong in this game, and they are starting off this Baron.
He could just lock them out with his ultimate as well. They don't have a lot of vision, though.
What is
Baker's
this?
gonna TP in.
Yeah, they do get the teleport.
I don't like
so
this
TL
one bit.
Already a bit up in this particular situation. Are they going to flip
His
it?
might, come on.
A cease and desist, and he manages to take the Baron and flashes out and says thanks for the leash.
What are we doing?
TL with no real vision control. I think they just said, I think we get away with it. Against T1, you usually don't. Really great in and out play from Owner.
That was a drive-by.
What is the comms call? Yo, guys, fuck it, let's 50-50 Baron!
What? Breaking 5,000 is very diminished here, and with T1 having the...
It's like quarter day on comms, it's good, it's good, it's good. Like, no, what?
Humpty in a position to actually lock them
Oh
down,
my
secure
fucking
this,
god!
A lot better about the take because they had positional advantage, but not a lot of information about T1 coming through, so...
Oh my god, now they have time to get back into the game. Everything was going so well. 2 dragons, what, these last 2 fights, what are we doing?
T1 are happy with their decision.
Absolutely. And now we've got
like, again, you're on tank duty, bro. You're locking in a tank every game. We've seen your disgusting fucking brand. Like, you think you're, like, better, bro? Like, be for real.
Deal with the wave on the top side as grand exit here for Core
Oh
JJ.
my god, now Core's coring it. Oh god, it's just, what is happening?
Still, might have to go.
I literally, what is happening? It's like a fucking switch flipped in their brains, like, drooling on themselves.
And Impact to deal with this mini wave that's about to kill the outer turret on bottom side.
Okay, Faker nearing death cap as well. He's about to be huge in this game, damage-wise. Has otherwise been pretty quiet this game. Has made some big plays when we go to the team fights, but hasn't actually been able to do all too much. He might make a play now.
Impact almost able to get to the other side of the wall and then realizes that there are a whole lot of bad guys moving down towards the bottom lane.
But top side.
Yeah, it is going to be an inner turret in trade, and I don't think APA is going to waste very much time taking this one down. Zeus,
what are we doing? That's tank, brother. Get back. Back up. The trade's worth it. We lose dragon, we get that turret. Maybe APA can do something. I've lost all confidence.
The dragons is a result of this, but Arrow going to sail wide, and this is during T1's Baron buff. They get a turret. It's going to take Faker a lot of time to get over to this one that's full health, so there's just not going to be a turret in exchange here for T1. So
oh my god.
Once again, that weak
also
side
Vice power
Udyr
farming.
Putting in work, buying time for this 6 grub Tristana to wreck another turret.
And T1, they will even out the Dragons. That's what they were able to claim for it. And also claim
Baron almost over? It's the longest Baron ever.
With the last few seconds of the Baron, they want to try and take down this outer turret. It is going to be Impact teleporting into defend.
Bro, I literally said I don't see how they lose this game, by the way.
So empowered recalls
and they literally found a way to lose it. That is unbelievable. It was like unthrowable.
What this Baron has done,
it couldn't throw it. It wasn't possible.
What it's done is given them back a whole
it
bunch
wasn't
of money
possible.
into those coffers. And now we're going to have very even team fights moving further forward.
Baker does have his Weaver's Wall here, so TL need to be super respectful. This is still a Vi composition.
Oh my God. Auntie could once again be in trouble. Seismic Shove almost pushes him back over the wall, and there's no response because the wall cuts off the rest of TL. Auntie, we've seen this before, but
I don't
he
understand.
got caught out a bit earlier on, and now it's
I
once
don't
again
understand how
finds
like
himself in the death chamber.
You snap your fingers.
Really starting to get back in the driver's seat. They got the Baron.
Like it's like I'm watching. They were playing Smack Row, everything so well, and it's what?
Without controlled vision, trying to take it away, but punished by Faker. Now has Death Cap. Owner did not ult, by the way, and he's getting ready.
Yeah, great buffer there from APA this time around. Avoids the seismic shot.
They can't even play. What the fuck? They can't even play.
T1 looking for another inner turret. They don't need a Baron to lock this one down. They just got
Bro,
so many
what is going on?
We'll be able to secure it. Core JJ.
Just, you know what? They lost. They fucking lost. Go to the post-game interview. Explain.
That opportunity.
You fucking embarrassing pieces of shit. So I don't get my hopes up for this dog shit region ever. Fuck it, I'm just gonna start flaming. Fuck it, they're trash, man. It's true. They're playing good, they're doing things well, and then in a fashion, they fucking just crush you. They crush your spirits, they crush your will. This is why I fucking have a T1. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I have a T1 jersey. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I want a T1 to win. I don't care. They're trash, man.
And get out. So
it's garbage.
Come through, not the Vault Breaker, but the cease and desist, whatever they call
it's garbage
nowadays.
It's embarrassing. Is it not embarrassing? Like, do you not understand it reflects me too? Like, you embarrass me. I stream this game every fucking day. People in my come in my chat and laugh at us. By the way, you people, you pros don't stream. You don't see people laugh at you. Oh, on Twitter, you have like 20 followers, bro. Nobody is tweeting you. It's embarrassing. You embarrass me and my brand. You just get blown out by 15,000 gold next time.
The map, then it's really hard for TL to try and fight back for it because
I don't even know how they win. It's like now it seems unplayable.
That's just kind of how it goes.
And TL, excuse me, Team Liquid were so reliant on the Tristana pressure, but they've kind of pulled all those turrets off the map. And there's no more gotcha, got you on the cross map on this one, pushing the inhibitor.
I mean, they have to like side lane, but it's not possible because
look at the bottom lane.
How? It was not.
We're gonna see Impact try to maybe set something.
What happened?
Here. Unfortunately,
look at the gold.
The rest of the map is looking bleak here, and then walk into where you don't have vision. And
it wasn't like T1 was making good plays.
Like we talked about in draft. Does T1 take a gold?
Check his fucking PayPal, umpty fucking umpty. Go stand on a fucking wall so I can kick you down and you crack, kid. Fuck it, bro.
Certainly is. You can see TL had such a big advantage. Carrier taking a fair bit of poke from the extendo beam, as Faker's going to be able to clear out the Rift Scholar. Baron now back on the table, and TL, they still have so many tools, right? Tristana and
the fights don't seem playable. Like, they can't even get autos off. I think he's CC'd is dead here. Actually, Kasante's he went a bit far. Actually, he trolled. He went too far! He doesn't die. No, he doesn't die. Wait, we come on, come on.
This comes in on top of Core JJ, and then it's Owner that's out once again. APA torn apart at T1. That was absolutely gorgeous. The flash forward from Faker to finish the job, and it's just Impact that's left alive. I think T1 are kind of done with this game.
I think they're done with it. They want to push down this inhibitor and end the game.
I don't know, bro. I literally said, holy shit, the gap is closing. An Umpty Dumpty dumbass flashed into 5 and died. Impact fucking reject TP'd into 5 and died.
Well, he does go golden. But that's not going to apply to his turrets, unfortunately, so they will be taken
I'm a T1 fan, like I said, but holy fuck.
It's not gonna be
like I said, I have T1 to win the whole tournament. I'm like a whatever, but you know, I seen I seen Team Liquid play, and I was getting excited, right? I was getting excited, bro. I don't know why. And like I found myself low-key rooting for Team Liquid. Low-key. I was like, wow, wait, okay, let's go, boys. Okay, the boys. I even the boys in blue. Woo! And then it just gets crushed. It's like the Dallas Cowboys. It's the same shit, bro. It's the same shit. It's the same shit. Every time I get my hopes up, it's all just fucking tarnished. Get off the stage. Pick up your mouse. Yeah, it sucks, doesn't it, bro? Unplug your mouse, unplug your keyboard, and get the fuck off the stage. It's embarrassing.